Hello everyone. So welcome to our channel RD Automation Learning. Now, many of you have been asking in our live calls, in our live YouTube sessions that should you switch the job before 2023 or not, based on the current market situation, what it is going on. If you see layoffs are going on, if you see the people with a fake experience are being laid off, or there are some companies like Beju's who are simply laying off. So see, coming to Beju's, so if you have got a very good offer letter from a company like Beju's or a company like these educational related startups, right? So I won't name them, but avoid joining these companies as of now, right? Because they don't have a proper planning as of now for the people who are willing to join them, right? And what I would suggest is till March 2023, you can avoid joining or switching into the companies because see, already there are people who have got the offer letters, but they are not getting the joining letters. They are not getting the joining dates. There are people who are on bench, have joined the new company, but are on bench. They haven't got the new project, right? So what I would suggest is try avoid joining a company or switching a company by March 2023. If you are a fresher and if you are getting an opportunity to join, then please go ahead. If you are an experienced person and if you are getting a good hike of 60 to 70%, or I would say 50 to 70%, then you should go and you should switch. Otherwise, see, there are hardly 3 months left in the financial year end, and the appraisals, increments, all these things are being taken care in March, April month, right? So what you can do is you can hold on for 2 or 3 months. Parallelly, you can also study few new subjects which can add on into your CV. You can try upgrading your skill set. When I say upgrading your skill set, it doesn't mean that if you are a manual tester you will continue understanding learning concepts of manual testing only. If you are having good knowledge of manual testing, you should try for automation. If you know test automation with Java, you can also try to learn API testing using Postman tool, right? And if you know test automation using if you know API testing using Postman tool, then you should go for performance testing, security testing, right? This is how you have to enhance your skills. Upgrading your skill set is one of the aspect is fine, that you will have to revisit the existing concepts, but another aspect is you also have to upgrade. It means you will have to enhance your level. If you are on level 1, you have to go to level 2. If you are on level 2, you have to go to L3. That's how it happens, right? Okay, now coming to this scenario of, so yesterday many of the people were questioning when will this should I switch job or not, and what should I do if I don't get the joining date. So what I would do is, if I would have been at your place, so the very crystal clear thing over here is, if you are not getting the joining date from some XYZ company, right? That means that you cannot resign in your current company, right? You do not have to put down the papers until unless you get the joining date. Now these days so many things have been happening. So many people have been got laid off from top MNC companies. If you see Amazon, they have also laid off few of the people. If you see Cognizant, Accenture. So they have laid off people who were having a fake background experience, right? Who had joined with a fake experience. So what you have to do at this particular time is you have to wait till March, see what is happening in the market. How long is this recession going to be? See, as of now, the recession has not started in India, but we will have to see, because no one can anticipate in future. So we will have to wait and we will have to observe how the things are rolling up in the next upcoming months. So rather than putting down your papers in the current organization in which you're already getting money, right? I would suggest wait for 3 to 4 months till March 2023, and then only you should switch. I'll give you a good example of one of my subscriber. I won't take his name, but what he did is uh, he was looking actively for a job, and he was looking from July 2022, right? So July, August, September, he tried. In October, what he did is he came to know about one of the person who was his friend, his friend's friend. So his third connection in the LinkedIn. So he approached him, right? And he requested him if he can share or forward his profile into his company, as he came to know about the vacancy of a senior QA over there. So what this guy did, the LinkedIn, the third connection, he forwarded his profile to his hiring manager, and the hiring manager asked him that so he got in charge for interview, and in an interview there was a discussion that you have a knowledge of automation testing, you have a knowledge of Selenium plus Java, but we are looking for someone who has worked on Cucumber BDD framework, right? So would you be able to do that? See, it might happen that you are working in Selenium plus Java, but then there are other various frameworks also available in that. Data-driven framework is one of the aspect. Keyword-driven framework is one of the aspect. Then this Cucumber BDD framework is there, right? So what he did is he didn't had much idea, but by the time he got a time to join that particular company, he upgraded his skill set. But because he was a LinkedIn referral, he was a referral of the existing employee, he got an opportunity to get a job, right? And then simultaneously he started learning about feature file, step definition, test runner file, all these things in the VDD framework, right? And now he's working in a new company, right? So this is how you will have to, if you are looking for a switch, this is how you will have to create a roadmap based on what you have currently and what you want in the next step, right? And let's take an example of development also. Let's say if you are looking for a job in a front end developer, right? Now in a front end development, there might not be as of now more jobs, because you see already layoffs and all this cost cutting is going on. So full stack development would be in the demand, right? So people who are having knowledge of front end should have knowledge of back end as well as of database. Everything should be done by them. So what he did is he started learning about back end, right? And soon he got a job. So this is how you have to change. You will have to update yourself based on what market requirements are, right? See, market is a very big term, and it has got a lot of terminologies, and it has got various ups and downs based on what is happening in various companies. But at the same time, you will have to grow to that situation, that you adapt yourself to the market level, right? There was a time when there was a demand of manual testing. I'm not saying currently it is not, but now people are more looking for manual plus automation kind of roles, right? So if you are really looking for a job switch, I would say please hold on till March 2023. We don't know what's coming on in the next 2 or 3 months. And at the same time, if you are getting a job of 50 to 60% hike, then you should go for a switch. The third point I would like to add over here is, if you are a fresher and if you are getting your first job, then don't focus on that particular salary amount or the package that they are giving. Focus on what things you are getting to learn in a new company, right? So these things are very important. And the fourth and the final thing is, if you are getting a job offer letter with 50 to 60% of hike, then request them to give a final joining date to you. If they are able to give a joining date to you, that means they have allocated, or they have thought of which project you will be allocated in, right? And then it won't be haphazard manner, and then you would be placed in a proper project in proper company, and you would be having 24/7 work. Not sorry, 24/7, but actually you will be having some 8 to 10 hours of good work productivity. But if they are not giving you the joining date, then request them to give, until unless don't put down the papers in your current company, right? So these things are very important based on what is going on in the market, right? And thank you so much for watching this video. Stay tuned for more updates.